and a $4.59 a gallon for gas. I got barely enough that can get me back over here to Ohio and E85. I didn't want to put gasoline in it, but you know, we do what we must. But folks, the chase night has been good so far. Wouldn't call it a bust because I didn't expect too much in the way of hail or any of that. Figured if it came, it came. They were talking about winds to 60 miles an hour. Saw some pretty decent wind, but otherwise, it just basically thing of catching the storm, providing some info to Wilmington, NWS, to the Cincinnati meteorologists, to Steve Horstmeyer and team, Steve Raleigh and team, Kevin Robinson and team, John Gum. Was trying to help you guys out with all the info I could from down there, being in the one cell. But after I moved into parking garage, I couldn't find a spot on the west side that I could track anything. So sorry about that, but at least I was able to do some video and such. Showed the flags doing their thing. But yeah, it just it turned out okay. But and for anybody that would have the idea of, you know, about battle scars, you know, maybe coming into hail and the windshield and that, I'm not in the mind on this 2017 Silverado of replacing windshield. Right after I got it in October of 19, I basically, around Halloween, was silly enough to get into a crash in Fairborn. Thank goodness the brush guard saved it, but $5,000 worth of damage. Not last year, but 2020, Taylorsville Road, Huber Heights, basically up where I live. First deer made it, the second one didn't. 130-pound doe. The meat was good, but again, the brush guard saved the truck. And because the headlight unit cracked, and I didn't take care of it immediately, I learned my lesson to the tune of $4,400. That wasn't good. So I'm not wanting to engage in any more damage if possible. Just not in the mood for it. But it's been good so far. Currently on my way back to 75. I don't care if you're Joe Biden, Donald Trump, George W. Bush, you know, I don't care who you are. In that regard, paying $4.59 a gallon for gas, $3.97 a gallon for E85. You know, that's not my idea of you know, enjoying my life and spending my money that I worked so hard for on the thin blue line. You know, so it would, because if it were Donald Trump, I'd have to say, thanks, Donnie. You know, Bush, Obama, you know, I'd have to be thanks. But since it's Joe, you know, I'm going to have to say the same thing. Thanks, Joe. Really needed that. And I hear he just canceled some oil and gas leases somewhere. You know, if you'd let these people drill, you know, we might be able to lower the price on the gasoline and, you know, get some oil going, and it's just common sense. But, alrighty then. Oh, there's some good lightning if you saw it. Works out really well, don't it? Of course, that lightning, you know, that's a case of shocking. Positively shocking. But then I am positively shocking. Those who know me will get the reference. Of course, Angelina Jolie and company in the 1996 movie, well, yeah, they learned pretty well. I mean, they did go to 2600 conference and learn some things, so, you know. But, yep. Looks like I'm not going to be dealing with anything more right yet on the way home. We'll see. But what I'm running up on, because I see a bunch of it off to the east of me. And I could probably go into Cincinnati on 74, but I'd rather not. So, not with that traffic mess. So, anyway, folks, if you've been following the live stream, such, I want to thank you for riding along with me.
N8JLK link disconnected.
Thanks for riding along with me and such on my somewhat chase. It's most appreciated. And as always, I have to give thanks to Casey's General Store for the E85 that powers Red Thunder. Have to thank Chevrolet for the making of Red Thunder, obviously.
Watch out, vehicle stopped on road ahead.
Oh. We'll see if there's a vehicle stopped on the road ahead. Have to thank Jeff Schmidt, Miamisburg, and salesman Tim Barker for letting me make him an offer he couldn't refuse. And thanks to my mechanic in Enon, Ohio, Ryan, for keeping Red Thunder running and on the road. Whoa. But, yes, want to thank all those fine people for keeping me going. I have a great employer that's hiring too. If anybody in the Dayton area would need a job, get on Twitter, follow me at StormWarnWX, and send me a DM, because we're hiring and only need to pass a background check and a drug test. You can do that. I can get you a decently paying job, not working in a factory or bunch of heavy lifting or anything. Pretty simple work, working on the thin blue line. So anyway, folks, with that, we're going to terminate the broadcast here and worry about the driving and get myself back up to the house. Pretty much sure nothing's come up there per se that gonna have to go home and deal with Mitternacht. Trying to find him a decent sized box that I could put a pillow or something in, and you know, when it storms, let him hide it in there. But oh, neat. Getting a good lightning show tonight. There you are. Okay, folks, have a great evening. This is Casey with Storm Warn Weather Dayton, and we will bid you a very pleasant good evening. And remember, when it storms, red thunder rolls.